IU students and professors are angry tonight over a newly proposed protest policy. Comes a day after an investigative report found that despite their poor communication, IU administration followed their own rules in the handling of spring's pro-Palestinian protests on campus. News 8's Kyla Russell traveled to Dunn Meadow to speak with them directly.
Here at Dunn Meadow, the encampment is still ongoing. It's known as the Liberated Zone. Many of the people living here are saying that the investigation released did not properly look into the activity that happened here earlier this year, and that the expressive activity policy that's proposed will be disastrous for the community. Students and protesters worry the new policy in Thursday's report could vastly change the way students and staff speak out on campus. It would explicitly prohibit overnight camping on school grounds, require permission to install any structures, and says violating the policy could result in being punished by law.
This new expressive activities policy adds to an already severe culture of fear on campus. This policy creates a new minefield for workers who want to express themselves and advocate, but don't fall in line with the administration's hardline positions.
The proposal comes after IU made changes in the middle of the night in April, leading to a police crackdown on pro-Palestinian protests. Until that point, they had followed the rules adopted in 1989, based on a policy in place since the Vietnam War. Protesters say they were following existing school rules, which labeled Dunn Meadow as an area for free expression, and accused the school of arbitrarily changing the rules.
The next day, the state police, at the urging of IU's president, brought troopers in full military gear with military hardware onto our campus. A sniper was placed on the roof of the Memorial Union. Over the course of that day and 2 days after, over 50 faculty, students, staff, alumni, and community members were arrested.
One of those arrested, PhD student Bryce Green. He questions the integrity of the report commissioned by IU President Pamela Whitten.
Now, of course, anyone with millions of dollars can hire a bunch of lawyers and say that they did everything right. And of course, you can send that report to people and call it independent, and, people will repeat that it's independent, but that's a farce.
Bryce worries the report's aim to enact the new expressive activity policy is biased and will be rushed. The president responded to the report by saying she's grateful for the third-party perspective and hopes its findings will help them create a safe campus community. A vote for the expressive activity policy is set for July 29th, and implementation is set for shortly after on August 1st. Reporting here in Bloomington, I'm Kyla Russell for Wish TV, wishtv.com, or follow us on Facebook for updates.